This is ReplicantPhish. Welcome back. Glad you could join me again. Today I want to look at the word alpha male, and this is a trilogy video where I break the topic down into 3 parts. And the first part is the question, what is an alpha male? Well, the simple Google meaning is the dominant male animal in a particular group, or a man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in social or professional situations. Now, from the website named lovedignity.com, they have these main signs of being an alpha male. Being a leader. One of the biggest and most overt signs that you are an alpha male is the ability to lead others. Next point, you know how to remain calm in stressful situations. You have plenty of self-respect. You come across as authentic. Courage, acting with purpose, style, and so on. But my point is, in all of these definitions, one thing you have not yet heard is how women define you as an alpha male. Now, in the first point, explaining an animal situation, being the dominant male in a particular group of animals, that's if you're animals. In an animal sense, you can understand it and say it is so. But as human beings, are we not above apes? Are we not above apes? Some would say just about. But the point is, our definition of an alpha male cannot be judged like an animal's definition of an alpha male. Yes, obviously many qualities apply. Obviously. But in the human term, to use the word alpha male to just say, oh, being an alpha male means you get chicks is actually quite ridiculous. Now, getting chicks because you're an alpha male is different to being an alpha male simply because you get women, you get chicks, you get broads, dames, whatever. You see, that is a fool's definition of an alpha male. An alpha male goes beyond just getting women. That is a small, tiny aspect of being an alpha male. But then the question is, whom are the ones pushing the narrative that an alpha male is a man that gets women? Which goes on to my next point. Do women see you as an alpha male? As in, you can say you're an alpha male, but the fact is, if your definition of being an alpha male is getting women, and that ability is crap, or lacking, or you lose that ability, then that would mean you're no longer an alpha male, which is ridiculous. A man's ability to get women does not make him a leader. Many believe this and understand women love to push this as well. And understand, of course, women would push this. They have to. They have to value themselves so highly to tell you, if you can't get many of us, thus you're not an alpha. Though the thing is, many of us as men have an understanding of a man able to do so much, being able to lead and carry himself in such a way, can thus be seen as respectful, more than a man that just gets women. How could he lead? What's he leading with? Telling you how to get women? And then what? Where are the skills of building, of developing? Where are the taught skills of learning foundation as a male? If the chase is just for the female, that is not something that could go beyond to actually teach the offspring that the female may produce. What could you teach them aside from to get more women and chase women? What could you teach the females aside from to just be so loose to let men get you so easily? So understand, letting women judge men as to what an alpha male is actually ridiculous. And it's why I say to men, never let women judge you and tell you what an alpha male is. Because we as men with logic and reason, not the music programs, the reality, the real things, we understand an alpha male has to be a man of more than his ability to bang chicks. Yay. My point is, Nikola Tesla is legendary, as is Casanova. Yet, which one of those men has changed the world the most? How many of you listening to this have used Casanova skills in your lifetime in comparison to Nikola Tesla technology? Yeah, it's far easier to respect a man who has more to his character than banging chicks. Come on. And my next point is, you don't need women to be an alpha, as I've been saying. You don't. The thing is, too much in modern day and times, we base so many things on irrational feelings and thoughts. And you have to wonder, why are certain things valued in such a way? Why do people push things in a certain way? Because a big narrative nowadays is an alpha male is a man that gets a lot of chicks. So then by taking away that one power, he is now a beta male. As that would be the case. That still doesn't make sense. But I will make this point. Maybe not every man can be an alpha male, but I don't think any other man should choose to be a beta male, if that makes sense. In other words, if one is not an alpha male, would it not be better for one to lean more towards alpha male principles rather than settling in beta male ones, if that makes sense? You see, the world can see you one way, but the point is, what is the power of how you see yourself? Some may actually be alphas, but carry themselves as beta, simply because they were told by the objects of their desire, women, that they were lesser. And because these alpha males actually believed these women, they then believed they were lesser, because their desire had told them so. Not realizing that women can get off on breaking down and weakening that of a strong and confident man. Thus understand they could never understand or define what an alpha male is. They can say what they want, what they desire. But as a man, to always chase women's wants and desires means you're a man missing the bigger picture. You're far too focused on the strokes, when the canvas of the world is so much more. In other words, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.